welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lavella. We are continuing our single player Let's Play. This is Minecraft 1.16.1. And at the moment, we're supposed to be working on the house. We're supposed to be working on the crops. But we're out trying to find sand. And apparently there's no desert on this map. Lots of swamp. Lots of dark forest. Not fun in the desert. But I want sand to line my irrigation. I have boosted the render distance to 32. Perhaps that will aid the search somewhat. But in doing so, obviously, it increased my render distance. So I got to see all kinds of stuff, including which is something weird. Oh, good, sheepies. Something weird down here. Okay, that's enough for another bin. Alright. I didn't bring shears. Well, that gives us meat anyway. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to have to turn the render distance down a smidge. I seem to be struggling, and I am sure it will carry over to the video. Yeah, let's put this at... I maxed it. Let's bring it back to, let's say 24. See how that works out for us. We'll give it a chance to adjust before we mess with it anymore. Cool. I'm not sure why I need a clock. Okay. This is cool. This is the Crying Obsidian, by the way, if you haven't seen it. These are really pretty. Really pretty. And I know there's a block of gold up there, but we really don't need it that bad. What I really need is sand. But actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Because you never know. I don't want to sit there and go, oh my god, you guys remember where we saw that portal? Wouldn't it be cool to da-da-da-da-da-da-da? No, let's just take the coordinates just in case we need them for later. And if we don't need them, that's okay. Really thinking this is a map of nothing but swamps, forests, and dark forests. We were not meant to go adventuring yet. We haven't done enough in the base to earn an adventure. And we may turn this into a nomad series where we just basically live out of our backpack, basically. Although we don't technically have a backpack. But you know what I mean. Wow. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. After this episode, if we have not found a desert biome by the end of this episode, I am going to mineatlas.com and I'm plugging in that seed, and I will find us a desert biome valley. And it looks like it is time to make a bed. Puppies. Alrighty then. Water. Water good. We probably should have hung out with the wolves, as they will be gathering wool. Okay, so this looks like it is all forest until it hits another swamp. Or the same swamp that is encircling the world. And then right over there is another dark oak tree. Good Lord. It should not be this hard to find desert. Is this something they did in 116? Because I'm starting to get a little frustrated. The first time we went exploring, maybe that would have been too fast to find a desert. I really don't think so. But let's just, go with the benefit of the doubt here. But by now, and sheepies. I need your wool. Okay. Now we can make a bed for later. Alright, as much as I hate to, I think we're going to have to bring this down a little bit more. It still feels kind of heavy. I found 3 you missed, Ninner. Excuse me. Okay, which direction are we even going? West. Oh my goodness gracious me. I would understand this more if I were actively looking for a mushroom biome. I believe they're called mushroom fields now. Or if I were looking for mesa. or even a jungle. But we found the jungle like right off the bat. And here we are, still looking for a desert. And I know there was a little bit of sand there, but I'm not going to stop and terraform every 3 foot beach. Probably going right back into the snow. Let's see him. Spruce. And I know I can dig it up from here, but I don't like tearing this stuff up. I realize it's away from our base. I realize it probably wouldn't matter, but I would rather get frustrated looking for a desert than to just start gutting everything. I know, I'm weird. And I am the only one in this world, so I'm the only one it would affect. But I just don't like it. Even in a single player game, a single player map, as in no one ever will be affected by it except me, it still makes me feel bad to take the bookshelves out of a village. And I replant. If I take crops out of a village, I replant them immediately. You only need 1 carrot, and you only need 1 potato. You only need 1 beet seed, and you only need 1 wheat seed, 1 melon seed, 1 pumpkin seed to get your crops going. Because they will generate more. I think we found another village, maybe? No. No, that's snow. I thought I was looking at path block up there, but it's snow. It kills me. It's not as bad when people do it on their own map, when they're doing a let's play in a single player world. When you play on a server and you come into a village and it's been gutted, yes, take the loot. I understand. You were there first. Loot it. Take all the loot out of the chest. Take the chests. I would actually rather you take the chest. That way I know that place has already been raided. But people just take everything. They take all the crops. And there are other people in the game. And not everybody wants to just take the easy way out and use the community farms. Some of us like to actually play the game and find our crops out in the world. This is ridiculous. Are those sheep? They are. We're going to go ahead and get them just to make sure. Pretty sure we have enough for 1 bed. We're going to search for 5 more minutes and then we're going to hunker down. Oh! Oh my God. so need fall damage. And that's another thing. I already got pumpkins. I'm not taking every pumpkin I find. Is that a jungle? Yep. We can find jungles, but we can't find a desert. I have to see this. I have to see this up close. It's probably full of mobs. Oh, come on. It's getting dark. Alright, there's the sky. Oh my god. Alright, let's get our bed. Wow. I can't be the only person who loves finding this kind of stuff. It's in a snow biome. Why don't they ever do this in a regular biome? Because we don't have mountains like this in regular biomes. Wow. That is quite an entrance. I just love that. And you know, I look at this stuff and I tell myself all the time, you know, you could make that. You could actually create your own, but I never do. We're not cooking all of that. Well, I may do so off camera, because we are about out of time anyway. I want to see this. See. Now, Scar, good times with Scar, he could make something like that. B-dubs, he could make something like that. B-double-O. Corrales could. There's a lot of people that could do that, but. And I could, if I really concentrated and paid attention, I could do that. And the thing is, it's really not that hard of a concept as far as making the shape. The problem is all this other stuff to make it look natural. Just having the arch is not the hard part. It's the rest of it. Oh well. A dream for another day, perhaps. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you later.